Hello everybody! Thank you so much for visiting Riders United YouTube channel. In today's episode I would like to show you how to properly store your bike for the winter. So if you wonder what is involved in this quick process, please stick around and I will be more than happy to show you what I got. Here we go. So it's important to mention that the steps shown in this quick video are not particular to Harley-Davidson. They are actually universal steps for any other brand of the motorcycle. I have to say I use a service manual in order to prepare for the video to make sure that I provide accurate information. But if you have any other brand, you can follow the same procedure and you should be completely fine, and it will allow you to store your bike for a long period of time or just for the winter depending on your situation. So let me show you what to do and hopefully you will enjoy this quick video. So before you store your bike, I will highly recommend that you will wash the bike just to make sure that everything is nice and clean. Then it will allow you to apply some of the protectants for all the surfaces like the paint or powder coating, and also to the seat, just to make sure that everything is nicely protected for those longer winter months. So you can apply your product, some wax, some kind of protectant for the paint. Just make sure you go over the whole bike, just so you have this extra protection during the winter time. So before you store your bike, it is recommended that you will fill your gas tank with the fuel to the max, and you will also add the fuel stabilizer. This will protect your injection system, or if you have the carburetor, it will also protect your carburetor from any deposits, and it will assure that during the springtime you don't have any issues with clogged carburetor or injectors for those bikes. I will recommend that you will check your tire pressure just to make sure everything is in spec. Mine is 32, so I will have to add some more air to this one, but it's a good idea to make sure that you have the proper pressure in your tires. So move the bike around from time to time just to make sure that the tire is sitting on the different spot, so it doesn't sit the whole winter in one position. I would recommend that you connect your bike to the charger just to make sure that you can maintain the battery during the winter storage. So on my bike there is this plug in here. You just pull this out and here you go. This is easy. Just connect it in here and you will notice that it's blinking, and after it's charged it will be solid light. And I try to connect my bike about once a month, maybe for 2-3 hours, just to keep it on top of the charge. And yeah, I don't recommend to put the bike on the charger for the whole winter. It's always a good idea to change all the oils for in your bike before the storage. So engine oil, transmission, and primary. So yeah, this is always a good idea to make sure that the oil doesn't have any water condensation inside of it before the winter hits. So yeah, this is definitely a good thing to do. One very important step, especially for storage during the winter or a really long period of time, is to actually just lubricate the cylinder inside. So you will remove the spark plug wire, you will remove the spark plug, and you will take a little bit of the engine oil and you will just inject it inside of the cylinder, and then just move your engine around just so the oil can spread on the walls of the cylinder to prevent any corrosion during this storage period. Another important check will be to check your belt. Just go slowly, turn your wheels, and just observe all this section of the belt that you can see. Make sure that there is no damage, that everything looks nice and smooth, and also try to get the access to the sprockets and verify if there is any objects inserted between those spaces. If you have the tool to verify the tension of your belt, great. Unfortunately I don't, but I was told by one of the old school bikers what you can do. You can just take this belt and try to twist it about 45 degrees. If you can twist it about 45 degrees, that should be pretty close to the specifications. Winter storage is a good moment to clean your air filter. So what you will do, you will remove your cover. There is the filter element, you will wash it. And yeah, if this is original Harley equipment, you can just dry it out and put it back in together. I have K&N, so for those filters, I will use this kit. So there is a filter cleaner and also the air filter oil that you will apply later on. Also, what is recommended to check all the main bolts just to make sure that everything is nice and secure. So you can just really quickly go over everything just to make sure that you touch all of them, make sure that nothing is loose, and yeah, everything is nice and tight. So for all those chrome surfaces, I would recommend to put some kind of a protectant from rust. And I personally use a WD-40. What I will do, I will just spray it on the rag and just wipe all these details just to make sure that everything is nicely protected, like the push rods or whatever elements you have on your bike that are chrome plated. It's important to also lubricate your cable. So this is obviously the clutch cable. So you will just squirt a little bit of the lubricant inside just to make sure that everything is operating nice and smooth during the springtime. I hope that you enjoyed this quick video, which hopefully will help you to store your bike properly this winter. And as always, I would like to ask you for a like and share, and if you can subscribe, it will mean a world to me. So I always try to provide some of the value to the watchers of my channel. You can also find me on the Facebook. I have the group called the Riders United Motorcycle Group. You can also find me on the Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So thank you so much for being here with me, and as always, ride safe, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.